Yo, what is up, guys? It's Sage Samurai here, and let me just say, I feel so good to be back on the channel. And let me just say, I don't know why, but when those 3 days went by, I literally was like, I was just thinking in my head. I was just thinking about you guys the entire time, and how I want to film the video, but I couldn't really because literally so okay, if you guys don't know, I film my videos on my phone, and the phone takes up a lot of storage. That's why I said it'll take me some time to use the new editing software and a computer. It takes time for me to learn how to use it. So yeah, sorry. But right now, you guys are gonna have to wait for me to get used to it. So until then, I'm gonna be using my phone like I always do. But but I promise that I will try to get better at making videos on a computer, and all in all, just try to get better in general. But besides that, guys, let's get started because I missed you guys. Alright, guys, let's get started with this what if. It feels so good to say that. Alright, as we start off this what if with Naruto and his team now entering the tuning exams, about to destroy the competition. When they go in, Naruto would instantly have sent multiple teams chasing on their tail. As Sasuke and Sakura were too busy trying to figure out where their scroll, they didn't really pay attention to the surroundings. As Naruto would then tell Sasuke to go to his left, Sakura to be on the right, and he'll be in the front. As Sasuke will be like, "Why should I listen to you, dope?" As Naruto will look at Sasuke as he then says, "Do you want to lose already, or do you want to win?" As Sasuke will grit his teeth as he then says, "You don't know." As Naruto would then chuckle as he then says, "Oh, you think I don't know?" Naruto would snap his fingers as then the spirit spear would then break into multiple small little spears as Naruto would order all the spears to take down the enemies that were incoming. As then suddenly Sasuke and Sakura would then see as all of it goes silent, then they would hear like 9 bodies just drop. Don't worry, Naruto did not kill them, just knocked them out. Naruto knocked them out with the spirit spear. As when Naruto and them go to find them, they check all their scrolls, and they already had all the scrolls that they needed. They already had the 2. All the teams that were chasing them already had the scrolls that they needed. So in total, they have 3 scrolls that they needed. So nice. Naruto would then look at Sasuke as he then says, "You see?" As Sasuke would just grit his teeth as he would look away. Sakura, she would actually be like worried for Sasuke. She then says, "Naruto, stop doing that. Stop bullying Sasuke-kun." As Naruto's like, "Bully Sasuke? I'm not bullying him. I'm trying to make sure that this team actually works like a team. As do you not understand that this is the shinobi life?" As then Sasuke and Sakura would not, they will not care what Naruto says. As Naruto just ignores him as he gets the scrolls. After that, they will continue on their way. As he actually left the 2 other scrolls that they needed, because they already have one of the scrolls that they needed, so they don't need anything else. So they left the extras behind, so other teams can take it. As Naruto went jumping around, he'll be flying way faster to get away from Sasuke and Sakura. It's just that those 2 always get on Naruto's nerve. He never did nothing to them, and they still treat him like crap. What's the point of that? As Naruto would keep moving, he would then sense that aura again. That aura, the sus aura, the pedophile aura, the lean, mean machine aura. Because let's see right now, it was Orochimaru. Orochimaru was coming back and he wants some. I can't say that. I don't even know how to pronounce it. But let me just say Orochimaru was back for them. As Naruto would then say, "Shoot, it's that guy." As he remembers Orochimaru's aura from the written exams and when he entered it. Naruto would instantly snap his fingers as then the spirit spear would turn into multiple spears. Naruto would then do a shadow clone jutsu to summon 2 shadow clones to appear. As then suddenly Naruto would then feel a humongous chakra source coming towards him, as this would be a ginormous snake. Sasuke and Sakura, who were way behind Naruto, would then yell, "Naruto, look out!" Only for Naruto to make all the spears destroy the thing in an instant. Naruto would then look at Orochimaru coming in front of him as Orochimaru tries to deliver a kick to Naruto's face. Naruto would instantly block away one of his spears. However, the spears end up getting destroyed as Orochimaru ends up kicking Naruto in the face. As Naruto would be shocked, he was able to destroy my spirit spear. As Naruto would jump back, he would then reform the spirit spear back to its original form. As then the 2 shadow clones who had their own spirit spear would launch their spirit spear at Orochimaru at top speed. Orochimaru, who are seeing the spirit spear attack him, he will lick his lips even more as he then says, what a nice delectable treat. As Naruto would be sort of scared. The spirit spears would be dodged automatically by Orochimaru, as Naruto cannot believe it. How is he dodging it? Well, luckily for Naruto that he didn't know, but the spirit spears were actually hitting Orochimaru. It's just Orochimaru was trying his best to dodge it, considering that if he did not try his best, they would have killed him. As Naruto would then says, Orochimaru would then deliver a powerful punch to Naruto's face. As the spirit spear did not react on time, as then it would then slice off Orochimaru's arm. Naruto was sent flying, would then regain his balance as he then says, I was touched. As this will make Naruto grit his teeth in anger. As then the 9 tails inside of him will be like, well, I see the kid is actually getting serious. As Naruto never took really anything serious, like he was about to die. In fact, all he ever did was mostly play around like he did with Zabuza and Haku. As Naruto wouldn't have some 9 tails power, as his eyes would then turn red with a slit. As Naruto would then say, alright, that's it. You have been pissing me off. As Naruto would snap his fingers, as then the spirit spear would then transform into a sunflower. As the ginormous sunflower will roam on top of Orochimaru, as Orochimaru, Sasuke, and Sakura's eyes were all widened. As Naruto would then say, Spirit Spear's Chastiful, 3rd configuration, sunflower. As then, suddenly, Naruto would then use the sunflower to shoot a beam at Orochimaru. As Orochimaru seeing this thing come at him, he's like, what type of power is this? This is nowhere near the 9 tails power. As he ends up trying to dodge it, but it doesn't work, as he ends up getting hit with it. Luckily, he was able to use a substitution jutsu to get away. After that, Naruto would be happy to see that, it was okay that he took down Orochimaru, considering that it looked like he defeated him. Only for Naruto to be delivered a powerful punch to the gut. Naruto would once again been hit again by someone, as he can't believe it. How have I been hit? Because Naruto never really, when you think about it, Naruto never really took a severe amount of damage when he got the spirit spear. He never really took a severe amount of damage. So really, this was a shocker for him. As Orochimaru begins to beat Naruto up badly, Naruto will be getting punched, kicked anywhere. As Naruto's spirit spear would turn back to its normal form as it tries to hit Orochimaru. Orochimaru would dodge the attack barely, as it ends up scraping his stomach a little bit. As then Naruto will continue using the spirit spear at full speed and power to hit Orochimaru. Orochimaru would actually be hit multiple times by this, considering that Naruto was also amped by the 9 tails. As then suddenly Naruto would then try to hit Orochimaru with his fist. Considering that his influence of the 9 tails and using the spirit spear is mostly going for physical attacks now. Like he wants to actually pound Orochimaru with his own hands. Orochimaru pissed off Naruto a lot. Naruto would try to deliver Orochimaru with punches and kicks, but even with the 9 tails attack, Naruto never really he learned all those fighting techniques and everything, all those jutsus, but he never really thought that he was gonna ever use it. So he decided to never use it. And because of that, this made Naruto's taijutsu a little bit sloppy, considering that he never really used it or even practice it a lot. He just learned it and was like, okay, I'm good. As then suddenly, Naruto would actually be able to deliver a powerful punch to Orochimaru's face. As this will send Orochimaru like flying down. After that, Naruto would then order all the spirit spears, as he will snap his fingers to make a mini spirit spears again, to slam into Orochimaru and finish him off. But then, Naruto would then see a hideous transformation. Arms would come out of Orochimaru's I was about to say something else. Arms came out of Orochimaru's mouth as another Orochimaru appears. This will disgust Naruto internally, as Orochimaru then licks his lips as he then says, "Naruto, I was not expecting this much power from you." As he then looks at Sasuke, as Sasuke can just feel the energy of meeting from him, that energy that says, "I'm after you, and you alone." As then, suddenly Orochimaru would then do some hand signs, as he then does a 5-pronged seal. Now, luckily Naruto was a good distance away from Orochimaru, so it would be okay, right? Right? Wrong. As then Naruto would try to hit Orochimaru with the spear, and Orochimaru would go sink into the tree branch. As this will make Naruto so confused, as he's like, wait a minute, what's this? As then suddenly, Naruto would feel it. As he looks down, then Orochimaru would then deliver the 5-pronged steel to Naruto's stomach. Naruto would be coughing up a lot of blood from that, as Orochimaru digged it really deep into his stomach. As Naruto will be coughing up a little bit of blood, he would then fall into his knees, as he then, holds his stomach. As then suddenly the Nine-Tails chakra would then vanish, as Kurama then yells on the inside, "Damn it! That stupid snake!" As then Naruto, who was on his knees, would be wondering what the hell is going on. Naruto would look at the spirit spear as he tries to control it. However, Naruto was so tired that he can still control it, but he is so tired right now that he's barely even able to move his fingers. Naruto would aim his fingers towards Orochimaru, as Orochimaru would then chuckle, as he then delivers a punch to Naruto right before the spirit spear even arrived. As then suddenly Naruto gets sent flying. The spirit spear would have hit Orochimaru, sending him flying, but he would regain his balance. As then Naruto, who was so confident for sure that he would actually be able to take down almost anyone, he was just automatically now just knocked out. Sasuke and Sakura, they were scared out of their mind. They just saw the strongest guy get bodied, and now they were just like, well, what do we do now? I know. Why don't we try to fight this guy? Well, that was Sasuke. Sakura, she's like, we need to run! As then suddenly Sasuke would go into combat with Orochimaru. Not even a challenge. Orochimaru would have allowed Sasuke to hit him, as this would have just made Sasuke's confidence go even more, only for it to be shattered when Orochimaru reveals that he was playing with him, and also when he bites Sasuke on the neck, giving him the curse mark. As that, because of that, Sasuke will be knocked out unconscious due to the pain, leaving little Sakura all alone. As Sakura would then look around, as she then sees Orochimaru looking at her, as Sakura, cries and screams for help. As Orochimaru says, "Don't worry, little girl. I have no business with someone useless as you." As this would shock Sakura, as then Orochimaru would then leave. Sakura would be shaking out of her mind as she saw both of her strongest teammates, not even that, the strongest people on her team, get bodied, and she couldn't even do anything. As Sakura would then say, "Naruto, get up!" Totally unaware that Naruto was the one who protected all of them and was the one who got bodied first. So yeah, wow, way to care. "Naruto, wake up!" Sakura would continue yelling, only for Naruto to not even give a response. Deep in Naruto's mindscape, Naruto would just see complete darkness, as he can't even see the Nine-Tails. What's going on? Where's that Nine-Tails? Where's Kurama? As Naruto would see the complete darkness, he will then remember that attack that Orochimaru did, as he then tries to remember if there was any jutsus like that. As then suddenly he would actually remember information that he read on when he was younger, as he then says that was a 5-pronged seal. As then Naruto would grit his teeth as he then says, I should have been more aware. More in fact, I should have actually been a little bit more hesitant. This will actually begin to question Naruto's judgment, considering that Naruto always thought that he was one of the strongest people in Konoha. Not gonna lie, he always thought he was the strongest thanks to the Spirit and its power. But to be completely honest, he was not the strongest. Like, sure, he was able to defeat Kakashi in the bell test, but then again, like it was a bell test. Kakashi was not going that serious. And then suddenly Naruto, who would then turn around, he then sees a big cage. The cage that looks like a shape of a fairy. Naruto will look at the cage with anticipation as he then says, wait a minute, why is that thing here? As he would try to look around for Kurama, as he then yells Kurama's name, but it didn't work as he thought. Naruto will walk up to the cage, as it was actually one of the first times that Naruto was alone with the cage. And Kurama was not there with them. Naruto will, sit down, crisscross, as he then looks at the cage, as he just feels that warm energy. It feels warm, strong, friendly, but also dangerous. Naruto, he'll try to enter inside of it just to get more power, as he thinks that if he's able to use it, he might be able to wake up or something. But when he tries to enter his hand through it, a barrier shows up as it blasts Naruto's away. Naruto will be sent flying as he then hits a little bit of the darkness. Naruto would fall on the ground as he then pants, as he then says, what was that? As he then looks around, only to see that it was just a cage and this barrier. As Naruto would then see as only a little bit of power was given back to Naruto. But it seems like there was some sort of stage gate, like something that was like limiters. Naruto would see limiters inside of it, like multiple mini barriers restraining some power. Naruto would not understand. Why was this thing restrained? Like, sure, it was dangerous, but it was also like friendly and kind, so he didn't understand. Naruto would then pass out. Well, not pass out, but he would then leave his mindscape, only to realize that he was still unconscious. He would have been stuck in the mindscape for quite a while, which is witnessing the thing. As Naruto would then grit his teeth, as he then says, "Damn it, that damn snake pedophile." Back with Sakura. We then cut back to Sakura, who finally found some shelter as she holds both of her teammates. She will look at Sasuke and Naruto's body as she heals up Sasuke's first and Naruto's second. And she then, she'll begin to be scared considering that, Sasuke and Naruto are gone. As much as she hates to admit it, Naruto was definitely the strongest in their team. And that Sasuke, he was the second strongest. So she was obviously the weakest. So she didn't know what to do. She would then look at Naruto. She then feels Naruto's head, only to see that Naruto was actually having a high temperature. Due to the intense battle, Naruto had a lot of stress and he was calculating a bunch in his mind, and this caused him to have sort of like a headache. And seeing this, Sakura instantly got a bunch of paper towels and put them on Naruto's forehead. Sakura, now who's wondering, what should she do now, would then send three sound shinobis coming towards her. As then suddenly the 3 sound shinobis will make their appearance known, as then she will use her ninja tools, the traps that she set up, to try to stop them, only for it to be in vain. As then suddenly it will be a fight between Sakura and the 3 sound ninja. What will happen? Will Lee come to save Sakura this time? Will Sakura be knocked the fuck out? Will Naruto be okay? Find out next time on What If Naruto Had King's Powers. Oh my god. No, but seriously, guys, I hope you guys do enjoy the video. And yeah, either way, it's a Samurai, and I'm out. Peace.